Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to authorize tasks from your to-do list. So after you've logged in to PiP for My Team through Manager Self-Service, just go down to the bottom left-hand tile here in the Company News section. You can see here it's called My To-Do List / Processes. And we can also see the figure 8 here in brackets. And that's telling me that I have 8 tasks in my to-do list that still need my attention. So if we click on that tile, that will open up the to-do list for us. As we can see, there's a selection of different tasks here that we could look at. And it's important to note that these tasks are only generated when a team member submits something through employee self-service. If you, as a manager or admin role user, make changes in the system to an absence or open absences on behalf of your team members, they will not create these tasks in the to-do list, as they will go into the system as already authorized. So let's look at a task in more detail. And to do that, we can just click on the task. In this case, it's a sickness absence, and it will take us through to the details for that task. So we've been brought through to the sickness absence details page, where we can view the information regarding this absence. And down the bottom, if we're happy with this, we can see that there is an authorization status field. So you can authorize or not authorize from this page. However, there is another way to do it, which I'll show you. And that's by clicking on this link at the top, and that will take you back to your to-do list. Now, in order to authorize from your to-do list, you simply click on the tick box next to the item you wish to authorize or not authorize, and it will bring up these buttons. So if you click on Actions, it will bring up Authorized, Not Authorized, or On Hold. Now, it's important to mention here that whenever you click on Authorized or Not Authorized, an automatic email is sent to your team member. So it's best practice, if you're ever going to not authorize a task, that you have spoken to your team member in advance of them getting that email. So in this case, I'm happy with the sickness absence my team members entered, so I'm going to click on Authorized. Now the system will take a few minutes to update, and then that item will be removed from my to-do list. So when I clicked on an item earlier, I'll just do that again. I'll just select an item. We could see that another button appeared called Redirect. Now the Redirect button should only be used for time or expense claims, and that's for GDPR reasons. The information available to managers and admin role users in PiP is highly sensitive, as you saw when we were taken through to that sickness absence detail screen. And if that was inadvertently redirected to the wrong person, that would result in a data breach. If you'd like to see how to redirect a time or expense claim, we have another video about that on our training website. If you're going to be off work for some reason, there are other ways that you can manage your to-do list in your absence. So depending on where you sit in the reporting lines in PiP, you can see and make changes for your team members up to 3 levels down. This means that while you're off, a team member could ask a manager who's higher up in the reporting lines to authorize tasks and make changes for them. If your absence will be planned, maybe you're taking a week off for annual leave, then of course you can always encourage your team members to input requests prior to you going off for your annual leave. Or is it something that could possibly wait until you're back? There may be an admin role user in your area who could make the changes and enter the details on behalf of your staff member, which would mean that no task is generated for your to-do list. As I mentioned before, it would go in as already authorized. If, for some reason, you will be absent from work longer term, then of course you can contact the PiP help desk in order to assign your team to another manager. If you are off work unexpectedly and a team member contacts a colleague manager of yours who does not have access to their record, and it isn't the type of thing that can wait until you return, and, for instance, there is not a higher manager available, then of course that manager can always contact the PiP help desk for more assistance. Most things can be authorised and actioned in the back of the system by the PiP team. So I'll talk you through some of the other features of your to-do list now. I'll just untick this item first. We can see here there's a filter option. This will allow you to filter your to-do list by certain criteria. You've got a sort by function where you can sort them by certain parameters as well. And then there's a search box here which is very useful, and it works similarly to the search function in Outlook. So say for instance I wanted to look just at time and expense claims. I could start typing time and it would bring those up. Maybe I wanted to just start looking at holidays. If I start typing holidays, they come up. And even if I wanted to look up things for a certain team member only, I could start typing their name and any tasks related to that team member will appear. I'd just like to mention that if you do not action your tasks for more than 2 working days, then you will see an overdue reminder appear on them. And you'll get an email just to let you know that you still need to log in and have a look at these items. Your to-do list will group your tasks by their due date, and you can see the date as a heading here. Also, if an item is in your to-do list for longer than 7 calendar days, then your manager will also get one of those reminder emails, and that's really just in case you have been absent from work, perhaps unexpectedly, just to let somebody else know that there are things outstanding for your team members. If you have any questions or need any help with authorising tasks from your to-do list, then please contact the PiP help desk at the details on your screen. There are, of course, many other training videos available on our training website as well.